What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and Season 2 has finally been released. This first video is just going to be an overview of everything we saw when we first logged into Season 2. And on the very first screen, you can see some of the rewards, as well as the new events and new locations of Season 2. Now this golden weapon, the Golden Enfield, you get once you complete all 6 missions in Challenge Mode. And you get the Heroic Age Iron Fist costume once you complete all of the chapter mastery requirements. And we'll take a look at that later in this video, as well as in separate videos, which are going to focus on everything new about Season 2. I pretty much stayed up all night playing Season 2, and I've completed every single mission, including the premium mission. I'm also very close to unlocking that Iron Fist costume, but that's something that's probably going to have to wait until later. During the opening dialogue, you see Agent Coulson, which is pretty sweet, and he talks mainly about incursions. The very next video that I upload is going to cover incursions, so if there's anything you want to know about them, make sure you stay tuned for that video. Now in Season 2, they've added a ton of icons, which will tell you everything you need to know about each individual mission. As soon as Agent Coulson gets through this dialogue, we're going to show you exactly what those icons mean. You'll notice that there's one for deploys, there's one for incursions, one for heroic battles, then there's a special skull. Now I believe this skull will change to silver once you complete the mission, and I know for a fact that it will change to gold once you complete the mission on challenge mode. So there you see in mission 1 those 4 icons there. Then there's a blank space on mission 1, and that's because right next to that skull there will be a little crown, and that will tell you if there's an epic boss in the mission or not. And don't worry about this, we'll go ahead and talk more about that later. In fact, we're going to cover both epic bosses that are in mission 1. Now that purple icon down there in the corner, that gives you 10 command points when you complete it. That's the symbol that they use for epic bosses, so you will see that on the mission if there's an epic boss in it. I also believe they added this icon to the old missions in Season 1. The screen on the left hand side here shows you your chapter progress, and you have to complete everything on this list to unlock the new Iron Fist costume. Let's go ahead and take a look at the new costume. First, it has Combo Breaker, and that's a pretty cool name. It says when an enemy attempts to perform a counterattack or follow-up attack, Iron Fist has a chance to prevent and counter that attack. Iron Fist also takes reduced damage from magic attacks and is immune to harmful magic effects. And there you see his regular skill set. Then he also has a second skill set. So let's go ahead and take a look at these very powerful abilities. First, there is 5 Fingers of Death. It has Brutal Strike, Combo Setup, applies Cornered, Wide Open, and has Fatal Blow. So that's pretty epic right there. Next, we have White Hot Iron Fist. And this is stealthy, has True Strike, ignores defense, has high crits, deadly crits, and exploits combos. Next, Praying Lotus heals all allies, and it prevents debuffs, so it removes harmful status effects from the target and prevents new applications. It also restores stamina. And lastly, he has the Heart of Shao-Lao. It's a quick action, it can be used while stunned, and it increases all stats and clears and prevents debuffs. So by looking at this, it looks like Iron Fist is going to be pretty cool, but I'm not sure how all this works. So we'll have to see whenever we unlock this costume, which should be pretty soon, and I will definitely make a video about it. But this is going to be it for the intro and overview, and I'm going to release another video very shortly that's going to cover incursions, so make sure you check back for more updates. Thank you for watching.